It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Pass to Hartenstein. The three from Holmgren. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The Mavericks on offense. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Now here's Irving. Here's the three. Thompson, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Williams. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Mavericks head coach and I got a chance to talk. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward in saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can work defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Back to Williams. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Williams from long range. Pass to Holmgren. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Davis. Out to Thompson. From downtown. He drops it from range.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from three.
To the right side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle step.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Dort with a steal.
He couldn't bring the pump fake back in quickly enough, and the defender takes advantage.
Back to Hartenstein. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. There's Davis with the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Here's Irving. The three. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 5 now.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now Irving. 5 points in the game. Jacks up a three. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
1:31 left to play in the first. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Wallace outside. Fires from deep. Davis with a rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams, but at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
Second team foul.
52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Outside Davis. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. Trailing by 4. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Excellent D there from Davis. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by Marshall. On the wing, Irving. Off the mark from 16 feet. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Count it. Good. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league. Woo-hoo-hoo! The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
It's Exum on the wing. The three ball is Lively. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Christie. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Christie's got 5 now.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Down low. Here's Christie. Here's Lively. The Thunder pull it in. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lu Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Christie. Knocks down the long J. Christie's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Wiggins from long range. And he buries his first look.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
No good. That would have tied it. The Mavericks leading. And here's Thompson for 3. Williams grabs the board. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Left side, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Offensive board. Hartenstein. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The 3 from Thompson. Oh! From the parking lot.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Back to Hartenstein. This one for 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Dort. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game. Oklahoma City making a switch here. 27 seconds left in the first half of this one. Gafford with the bucket.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Here's Gafford. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. So it's Oklahoma City now. 7-point differential. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Now here's Dort. It's stolen by Irving. Gets it off. That shot, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That one misses for Hartenstein. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, BA. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Nice D from Gafford. The Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Thompson. Dallas no good that time either.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Irving for three. Again, the miss by Dallas.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Dallas shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Mavericks lead by 4.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And that's good as he hits both shots.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language. Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Pass to Wallace. From the top of the key. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And Dallas with possession. They lead by 4. Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks. And it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter. And then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Irving with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the shot's good by Irving.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Holmgren inside. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Lively. Here's Irving. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace outside. From outside the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. 1:27 left in the third. Pass to Washington. And stolen by Caruso. Williams with it. Irving picks him up. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
1:16 left to play in the third quarter. And here's Caruso outside. Christie with a rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
And stolen by Williams. Back to Caruso. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Here's Thompson. Caruso grabs the board. Thunder trail by 5. Inside. Left side Mitchell. Back to Williams. Wallace outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Dallas leading by 5. Pass to Gafford. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Gafford.
For your Mavericks.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Here's Caruso. The kick out to Williams. Williams on the wing. Williams with it. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on
36.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Thunder trail by 7. Here's Wallace. Kept alive. Here's Caruso. Williams from long range. Sinks it from distance.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Exum outside. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Exum's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Christie. Lively. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And here's Caruso. Clock at 6. From the arc. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Davis a screen. Here's Irving. Pass to Davis. Gafford with the ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Thunder trail by 6. Stolen by Davis. On the wing, Thompson. Irving for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Dort for 3. On target from range.
Nice job by Lou Dort to make his way to the corner and then make the shot.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, "We're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that." To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Irving. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Williams from long range. The shot no good. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Here's Christie. That one's wide left. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Irving with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Again, the miss by Dallas.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
To the inside. And Hartenstein gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot is good.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Davis a screen. Irving up top. Takes it inside.
Boy, Irving decisive on that drive. Gets the foul because of the intensity, taking it to the rack.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
To the wing on the left. To the paint. Back to Hartenstein. To the left side wing. Holmgren. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Now here's Irving. And he lobs it up. Oh, Davis finishing off the lob.
Oh, man, he plays with a relentless motor. In clutch time, too. Davis always wants the ball in his hands.
And they recover it. Pass to Holmgren. It's Hartenstein, high post. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Williams. Doesn't go that time. Davis with the defensive effort. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Irving looking around. Davis a screen. Irving with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Good work defensively by Gordon. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, the Thunder. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Here's Hartenstein. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Here's Thompson. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
The line for Dallas. Klay Thompson.
And the 2nd and 2 is good. And that'll put him up 2. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, off target. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. Williams from long range. And the miss. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
Yeah, some clip. Bro, Anthony Davis, what the fuck was you doing the whole game?